Good morning. Happy Sunday.
It is Sunday of Thanksgiving week, and we are glad you've joined us for our live stream to break down everything we could think of
Even more.
having to do with Thanksgiving.
Because being prepared for the holidays is the best thing you can be, right?
Because if you're not prepared, then it gets stressful.
Yeah, and nobody wants that.
No, not on the holidays. And there's a lot of stress that goes with the holidays anyway.
That's true. So anything we could do to help mitigate some of that stress? Not that I don't have much experience planning for big family holidays. But I can try to help make it just a little bit easier.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to talk about some of the fun things. We're going to talk about a bit about helping you cook that turkey dinner. Have you ever done a full Thanksgiving dinner? You've done a full one.
Well, yes. I've done it twice.
Okay.
With some help from some coworkers.
Sure.
We've done the whole bird.
Okay. More to come.
Yes.
More to come
Later on that.
And if you do have any comments, questions you'd like to, you can go to our Facebook pages, put those up. Some of you left some great comments as well. We're addressing those and answering those questions coming up.
No, definitely. Kind of started with it yesterday. You always got to start with travel.
Sure.
When we're talking about these holidays, because a lot of people are going kind of far from home. You know, if I were to be driving home this weekend, I would be on a 10-hour road trip heading east. I'm not doing that, but there are plenty of people who will be hopping in the car here either this weekend or in the coming days to make it to those Thanksgiving destinations. So we just want to give you a little bit of a heads up. It is going to be busy. It is going to be a busy travel season. The FAA expects this year's Thanksgiving travel period to be the busiest in 15 years. There's 52,000 flights predicted for Tuesday ahead of the holiday, so in just a few days. For anyone driving, AAA predicts more than 81 million people will travel at least 50 miles from home during the holiday period. That's from November 25th to December 1st. So if you're heading out, yes, it's going to be busy. Coming home, it's going to be even busier for the trip back. TSA expects the Sunday after Thanksgiving to be one of the busiest travel days ever. So give yourself some grace, give yourself some time, because it is going to be busy. A lot of people getting out to see family. It's a good thing, but patience.
Yeah, I know, and it's a cliche, right? Pack your patience.
Yes.
You hear that all the time, but when you're traveling, especially this time of the year, where you get not only busy travel and holiday travel, but you get weather that can affect that travel. Now, you can't control it, we can't control it, but it happens. And that can cause delays, maybe slow down, maybe have to alter your travel plans or things like that. So that's something you really need to pay attention to.
No, definitely. And kind of talking about weather, you know, what are we kind of expecting to see when it comes to this week?
Well, let's go ahead and start with, once again, as we did yesterday, our airport delays. And this is the current delays that we're seeing in eastern Iowa and airports that are around and surrounding eastern Iowa. And quite honestly, today, as we talked about on the morning news, lots in the way of very, very easy travel here.
Yeah,
the weather is super quiet.
It looks like we're having a little bit of trouble connecting our graphics together. So kind of just walk us through.
I bet I know what it is.
Oh.
Watch this. Let's go here. Let's go right over here.
There
and suddenly we have airport delays. I forgot to change the one button, but we got to change.
There they are.
And again, as we said, today nationwide, it's really pretty quiet. We're not going to have much to worry about. You see right now just green across the board, and that takes in the Cedar Rapids Airport, Moline, some of you flying through O'Hare or Midway. No delays at this moment. Again, this is current. Denver, Dallas, St. Louis, Des Moines, also looking at very good conditions today for airport delays. Atlanta, yesterday, quite a bit of delay in the Atlanta airport when we talked, but right now it looks green across the board once again. That for Detroit, Minneapolis, as well as Charlotte, and again, our favorite turkey kind of waiting there for his flight to arrive. I love our little turkeys that we have. It's always a lot of fun. Now, let's take a look at national travel. This is today into tomorrow morning. So as we head toward tomorrow morning, there's some showers that develop across areas of the plains. We'll have to watch the Gulf Coast because I think that's where we could see some stronger storms. That could probably be Monday into Tuesday. You watch that moisture move in, and yes, it's moving across eastern Iowa as well, and we'll show you that coming up in a little while. Also, By Tuesday morning, some snow building back across areas of the northern plains. So if you're headed through North, South Dakota, Minneapolis, eventually up toward the UP of Michigan, you'll certainly see that as we head toward Tuesday. Up and down the East Coast, some rain. Not particularly heavy in most locations other than that severe threat down to the south. And then you see the Great Lakes, a little bit of snow. But all this really staying to the north, as that's where right now our storm track is found. Colder air moving in. We've talked a lot about that. And look what changed from yesterday. There's now showing up, and again, we're going to watch to see how consistent this will be in the next couple of model runs, but an Alberta Clipper, fast-moving system moving in from Canada, spreading some snow across areas of the plains. This is for Friday. That then right now moves into portions of eastern Iowa. It could be some wintry precipitation we have to contend with. Then there'll be another system that develops as we head into Sunday. That again could bring wintry precipitation from many areas. So the later you get in your travel, post-Thanksgiving, is the time you really want to watch for that. Only travel hazards this afternoon include some snow in the Rockies, some rain in the plains eventually today. That rain then pushes into the plains. Again, some snow in higher elevations of the Rockies back across Idaho. Rain, again, not bad, right? You expect snow in the mountains this time of the year. And as we look farther ahead, Tuesday morning, we're getting some windier conditions building, and some of that wind will push across the plains and upper Midwest. Time to time, there could be some patchy fog in spots. If you're driving, certainly want to be aware of that. And then we work into Tuesday afternoon with some of those windy conditions in the plains, some of that snow back across the Rockies, and some rain farther off toward the east. Pinpoint Futurecast as we move ahead in time for today looks just great. There's Monday as we start the day. You'll notice we have some rain back off to the west. Well, let's kind of watch. So by 6 a.m. it's still in western Iowa, and what you'll see is that this isn't going to be incredibly impactful because it's very light and very scattered, but it's with us as we head through our Monday. Could start with a little bit of patchy fog, but for the most part we're just going to deal with some scattered light showers that will end Monday evening, then a bit of a break, and then as we work our way into Tuesday, the cold front moves through, and that happens in the afternoon here in eastern Iowa, maybe an isolated shower, and by Wednesday, maybe a few flurries up in northern areas of Iowa. As we move from Wednesday into Thursday, though, it looks good. I think you mentioned the morning news. Thursday really looking like a great time. Midwest, we'll just take you a little bit farther out. Again, no changes from what we've talked about in areas as far as the rain. There you see more of that snow to the north. You also notice that Tuesday late and Wednesday, a windier pattern. That's going to drag down some of that cold air. And then we head into Thursday, beautiful conditions. Friday, right now, we'll call it a chance of wintry precipitation, but I want to see how consistent the models are with that. If that's the case, that would impact travel, and that could also be the case then on Sunday as well. So we'll kind of watch that real carefully. Just to break it down for you one more time. Scattered light showers, minimal travel impacts both Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, no real travel impacts, but be aware it's going to be cold and windy at times, especially on Wednesday for the wind. And then late week, that's when that wintry weather is possible. Stay up to date. Download the First Alert Weather app. That's one of the best things you can do because even here in eastern Iowa, we update that, but it'll follow you wherever you happen to be if you have your location services on. So if you're traveling, you can get your forecast for there as well, all directly on the First Alert Weather app.
And Sunday, it sounds like it's going to be a really good day to be aware because you've got busy roads, busy skies if you're flying, and the potential for this weather coming in. So just a very good day to be aware.
Yeah, and right at this point, right? And we're going to continue to follow it, certainly. We'll give you more updates as we head through the week, but be aware, Sunday could have some disruption.
No, of course. So, you know, we talk about getting there. I like to say this is our hypothetical. We're in the car. We're driving to Thanksgiving. Let's say we've arrived at Thanksgiving.
Great, we made it.
Or we're hosting Thanksgiving, and everyone is coming to us. The turkey.
Yes.
Having to cook the turkey.
That's one of the biggest pressures, I think, for people.
I would agree.
For that meal.
Yes. It's the centerpiece of the table. You want it to be absolutely perfect. So how long before you even start cooking it?
This is the key. And it's already Sunday.
Yes. So if you haven't pulled it out of the freezer and put it in the fridge yet, you might regret that. Let's take a look at some of how long you should let it thaw before you start cooking it. This is a little graphic that, Joe, you actually found this.
Yeah, this is from the National Turkey Federation.
So the safest way to thaw your turkey is always going to be putting it in the fridge first. You need 24 hours to thaw the bird for every 5 pounds. So if your bird is really, really big, 20 to 24 pounds,
That's a big bird.
You're hosting a lot of people for Thanksgiving. That should have been out 2 days ago in the fridge. Now, you said, how heavy was your bird that you bought this year?
I bought a 15-pound, and I put it in the fridge actually on Friday. Now, I cook my bird a day ahead of time.
Okay.
So that it's all set to go, so I don't have the pressure of getting everything ready at the same time or running out of oven space.
Sure.
But if you looked at that now, you could put it in today, that size of a bird, and it should be okay to cook as we work our way toward Thanksgiving.
So you're ahead of the game. Good job.
Thank you.
If you were doing a very small bird, 4 pounds to 12 pounds, which is probably what I would do in my household, just something nice and small, I could wait until tomorrow. Now, luckily, I don't have to worry about the turkey this year, which I'm very happy about because, again, it is a ton of pressure. And I don't like that type of pressure on me. So I am not upset about not having to worry about thawing it out and everything.
Yeah. That's the absolute key, though. The bird needs to be thawed before you're going to cook it. Now, a couple of ways to thaw the turkey. Did you know these?
I don't know. I mean, I knew the refrigerator. Right? I didn't know the lowest shelf. This is interesting. If you read it, thaw the turkey by placing it in a container on the lowest shelf of the refrigerator. It says to prevent juices from dripping on other food, which I guess would be the obvious thing to do. But I didn't know the cold water trick.
So this can make it thaw faster. Now you've got to be careful because you want to completely submerge the bird, as they say from the National Turkey Foundation, in cold water. And you need to change that water every 30 minutes. So
it doesn't get too cold.
And then it doesn't warm up, right?
Right.
So if it warms up,
warm. That's what I meant.
that's why we're changing it with cold water. But because otherwise you could possibly, you don't want that bird to thaw with warm water, because if it does, it can kind of start getting cooked in some spots or things like that, and that can lead to things you don't want on your Thanksgiving table, or don't want to serve somebody, certainly.
Right, sure. So just to be aware, you've got until tomorrow, for at the very latest, if you've got a small turkey, you've got until tomorrow to get it out of the freezer, get it into the fridge, so it'll be ready for Thanksgiving Day, or you can try this cold water trick. Or, and this is something I did not know about
didn't know you never knew about this.
I've never known about this. The Butterball Turkey Talk Line. Now, this is the contact information on your screen here. It's got the phone number. You can text to ask questions if you're really struggling to cook the turkey. This is interesting. Have you ever used this?
I have never personally used it to get information. However, I certainly have seen people use it. You can ask any question that you might want to ask, because they will be happy to allow and answer questions, right? And the good thing is, and I didn't know this until this year, you don't just have to call them.
Yeah,
look at that.
Text, that's great.
So if you had a question on your turkey, you could ask that question to them, and they have experts there, right? Butterball, they're one of the experts, and they man that all the way, I think, through parts of December as well.
Yep.
So you can, once again, be able to answer those questions. So you might call and say, hey, how long do we need to cook the turkey? Maybe on the side dish they're asking a question. What temperature do I need to cook the turkey to? What's the best way to measure that temperature once it comes out? So the Butterball Turkey Hotline, again, manned, it's there. It's there for you if you have a question to relieve, as we talked about, some of that stress from cooking that holiday meal. Because turkeys can be interesting.
Yeah, and it said there on your screen that they're open, the hotline's open through December 24th.
Okay.
So if you're also doing a turkey for Christmas, that is a good resource. When I first cooked a turkey, I knew there was going to be a bag of things in the bird.
Okay.
I knew to take the bag of things out of the bird.
Okay.
And I thought, I was on top of the world.
Yeah.
We cooked the bird. It turned out great.
Nice.
We take it out of the oven. We undo the legs, and the neck was still in it. I had no clue it was. I thought I got it. I thought I got everything out that I was supposed to take out. So I was not prepared for that.
My first turkey I ever cooked, I didn't even know about the bag inside the turkey. I had friends over. I cooked the entire bird. I pulled it out, and suddenly, what is in this cavity? There's a bag of stuff and the neck. That was a little different. One reason you need to thaw is to cook the bird, but to be able to get that stuff out too. So pay attention. Both of us have had it happen. there are things inside the bird that you can use for other things. They're great. Some people use all that, but take it out before you cook it.
Yes, and if you need that extra help, if you're worried that you haven't gotten it all out, call the Butterball
Ask
hotline.
them. They'll tell you.
Yeah. Be like, did you get something? Did you get a bag of things out? Then you're probably good to go. The neck, we were fine. You know, the bird was still edible. I don't know if you cooked the plastic.
We ate it and survived, so I don't know. It's been many, many years when that first bird was cooked, but I'm still okay at this point.
I'm glad.
Thank you.
I'm very glad. Well, local events. Let's
Yes.
talk a little bit about what's going on today and what we can expect through, the Thanksgiving week. What do we got going on, Joe?
Well, there's one bazaar that's still going on. It's a holiday bazaar. Now, the forecast is going to include Monday, but it doesn't go on Monday. It just goes today. It's at St. Wenceslas. That's over on Davenport Street in Iowa City. It went on yesterday. It goes on today as well.
Till noon.
Yep, till noon. So they've got about an hour and 15 minutes left, so that's good. Some great things, though. Freshly made collages and cinnamon rolls.
You need those for the holidays.
You should, right?
Oh, cinnamon rolls, warm them up a little bit. Delicious for the holidays.
Other bakery items, crafts, attic treasures, also available. So just some good things for you to take in. And again, the forecast looks great, 57 on Sunday. You wouldn't get your cinnamon rolls, maybe even on Monday if you want. Yeah. Because it's going to be rainy and 54. Why not? But no, it looks good for that over at St. Wenceslas in Iowa City.
I love it. Today is also the distribution day for Operation Give Birds. Let's see if we can get, there we go. Now you can see what they're doing over there. Now this is video from last year, but today the Operation Give Birds, of course, they're the local group that's helping pass out Thanksgiving meals for those that need this holiday season. 2,500 meals are being distributed this year all around eastern Iowa. That includes Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, Waterloo, Dubuque. New this year in Davenport. The uncooked meal consists of turkey, green beans, corn, potatoes, stuffing, rolls, everything you could possibly need for a Thanksgiving meal.
And all the meals have been, well, they did register, and all the meals have been spoken for except if some people don't show up.
Correct. Sign-ups were about a week and a half ago now.
Right.
The Iowa Giving Crew will post on its Facebook page today at 2 o'clock if there's any extra meals, available. Maybe the 2,500 weren't all given out. Sure. So keep an eye on those. If you are, possibly looking for something like that, they will make a post there if there are any left over.
Yeah, the Iowa Giving Crew does a great job with this. They've got a great system. And again, you said their Facebook page is where that's going to be.
Yeah, correct. And they've continued to grow just over the years. And I know next year, this year was 2,500. Next year, they're hoping for 3,000 meals just to, keep helping people in the community and have those Thanksgiving meals, because that really is important this time of year.
And it's all thanks to you in Eastern Iowa as well for donating the money that they have so they can do that as well.
And something special coming up.
It is.
You're going to be involved.
It's going to be exciting.
You got your shirt ready?
Picked it up yesterday.
Oh.
Got my fleece. I'm set for the 11th annual Turkey Trot in downtown Cedar Rapids.
Wow.
Going to be fun. Going to be fun. But
better than I am.
It's going to be rather chilly. Let's take a look at the forecast. If you are doing the Turkey Trot, it leaves from Green Square, downtown Cedar Rapids course. There's a donut reward at the finish.
Okay.
I mean, it's worth that.
I mean, maybe I'll show up.
Wind chill?
12.
24 the air temperature. 12 degrees the wind chill. It's going to be a cold trot as you're out. It starts at 9. Again, it's fun. There's a lot of people out there. Really just, again, 5K course. A lot of people just come out and walk it and enjoy it. And you always feel better afterward because you know what's coming for meals later in the day. So if you get a chance, it's a good time.
This is video
in 3, 2, 1,
I'm going to put that out there. I don't think I
do
could
it
do
because
this. I don't think my body would let me do it. I used to be
In
a
the
runner.
cold?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to be a runner. Maybe if I walked, I could do it.
well, I am certainly not going to be running.
Right.
I will be jogging some, trotting some, and probably walking some. But again, and you see, everybody. Some of it people, it's their tradition.
I was going to say,
family tradition to go out and do the turkey trot. Lots of people picking up packets yesterday. Now packet pickup won't be until day of the race. So no, if you're out there, see us. We'd love you to say hello. And I know there are a couple people from TV9 doing the turkey trot as well.
Again, you guys are better than I am. I
Maybe
will
next year.
Maybe.
You can put on the calendar for next year.
Maybe. I really enjoy just sitting in bed.
I enjoy just sitting
and eating my Thanksgiving meal, and then going and taking a big nap. So those are local events.
Right.
Nationally.
Right. And think of Thanksgiving Day.
Yes.
We've over-talked the meal, right? We know that's happening. But there are certain traditions and things people want to see every year. Mm-hmm. And one of those, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
I love the parade so much. I'm so excited for the parade. I make sure I watch it every year. Mm-hmm. I wake up. If I can't wake up on time because I slept in, I will DVR it.
Okay.
Make sure I watch it back.
What do you watch for? What are you looking for? Or you just enjoy the whole spectacle?
I just enjoy the whole thing. I like to watch everyone singing and the dancing and the balloons. It's it's fun. And if you don't have it on Thanksgiving morning, in my household, does it feel like Thanksgiving? We had the Thanksgiving parade on and a fire in the fireplace.
Wow.
That's how you knew it was Thanksgiving.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the parade forecast for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We talked this morning, if you saw our weather-wise question, 1989, there was snow that interrupted the parade. The parade forecast actually looking pretty good, about 48 degrees. It steps off officially 7:30, 8:30 broadcast. If you're here, could be a shower early, so if you're headed out, umbrellas and coats, of course, NBC or Peacock, or stream that parade, which again, many, many people watch. And again, it's part of their tradition to see that. And the best part, in my opinion, who comes at the very end?
Santa!
Yes, Santa Claus arrives, and then you are now officially into that holiday season.
Right, and every year, they have new balloons. So I've got some fun parade facts for you this year. 34 balloons, 4 mini balloons, 28 floats, 33 clown groups.
Okay. I know how much you like clowns.
11 marching bands, all leading Santa Claus into town.
Awesome.
This year, the new balloons.
Okay.
Buzz Lightyear.
Really? I mean, I would have thought Buzz would have been there a long time ago, but that's cool.
Pac-Man. Mario.
Love Pac-Man. Mario.
An onion carriage featuring characters from Shrek.
That'll be fun.
You remember Onion?
That'll be fun, yeah. No.
And balloons featuring the characters from K-pop Demon Hunters. Do you know that's a new popular... Is it a show? Is it a movie?
Or music or something? I don't know. I've heard of it.
They've made the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Well,
they made it.
If you've made that, there's no Rebekah Vaughan or Joe Winters balloon that's going to be there.
That's true. But I know a lot of kids, when we did the Halloween parade, a lot of kids had I think it was a purple braid that represented one of the characters.
From the K-pop group?
Demon Hunters?
Yes.
Fun.
But
look
cool.
For it. I will be keeping an eye out for a purple braid.
Watch for it. So you watch the parade.
Yep.
Is there anything else that you have to absolutely have to make it Thanksgiving?
It's got to be the dog show.
Every year.
Every year. I don't get up. I don't get up between the Thanksgiving parade and the dog show.
Go straight to the dog show.
Because I have to see the Border Collie.
Okay.
I think everyone who has a dog is vying for a winner. They want their breed to win.
Sure.
I grew up with a Border Collie, so every year we would watch the parade and go, Sadie, that's you on TV. Sadie was never a show dog. She liked to sit in front of the fireplace.
Sure.
But we were always hoping the Border Collie won. I don't know if all of our years of watching it, if we ever saw the Border Collie win.
Interesting.
But I will be hoping for it.
A small dog fan, so I always root for whatever the small dog is.
Sure.
In there. And sometimes just kind of watching, but it's fun to watch, and we always have it on too. Because again, it's just that tradition to watch it on Thanksgiving Day.
No, of course. It's fun to look at your dogs that are at home and they're your companion, and seeing the breed standards is very cool.
What I'm amazed at, how much the owners sometimes look like their dog.
Yeah. I've noticed that in just
Watch
everyday
that.
life.
It's like, wow. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I'm not going to ask what type of dog you think I look like.
Let's go on to the next
thing. Black Friday shopping. That's, now Thanksgiving is over.
Yeah.
Black Friday.
It's changed.
It has.
It's not quite the excitement, if you'd call it that,
right,
as it used to be, but there still are stores opening very early with different sales and things like that, something I've done for years and love to go out on that day and do some shopping. Weather-wise, going to be cold. You might have guessed that. We are going to look at our Black Friday shopping forecast, which again, Watch for the fun sales, all sorts of good stuff. About 18 degrees if you're up at 5 a.m. That's about the earliest stores that I've found that are opening.
Sure.
8 a.m., 19 degrees, 27 at 11, probably mostly cloudy skies throughout. And again, we have to watch if there could be some possible wintry precipitation moving in later on Black Friday. So fun to get out, fun to look at the deals and what we can find.
No, and even after Black Friday, what's the next day?
Small Business Saturday. You don't want to forget that as well. That happens, of course, on Saturday, 29th. And as we take a look at our forecast, maybe a few snow flurries out there for Small Business Saturday. 27 degrees at 9, a little warmer, 34 by 3. So again, we're going to kind of watch that to see, but get out, shop local, and of course that's Saturday's special event that they want to do.
No, definitely. And it's always important, you get the deals, but also support those local businesses that really make the community who they are. Get out and see some of the local artists.
Oh, yeah. No, there's a lot of things you don't see in a big box store.
Of course.
Where you have to get some stuff. But no, you see those really unique gifts too.
Definitely. So. We kind of teased it this morning in the 6 and the 8 o'clock newscast. You brought some odd snacks with you.
All right. Let's just try them. I found these. This is Thanksgiving stuffing kettle chips. This is stuffing flavored popcorn. Stuffing season. Feel free to open it up.
Is this what they call ASMR with the microphone?
Oh, could be. There you go.
Oh no.
Here.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I got
you
sweaty
can taste
hands.
the popcorn.
It smells just like regular popcorn.
It does. I noticed that too. I thought it would have much more of the stuffing smell. This may be one that I can't get open.
Is it a tear? This is embarrassing.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, switch.
I can taste the stuffing flavor, like a little almost sagey kind of taste in the potato chips. Different.
Yeah.
Both have a little bit of that.
That one's got a sweet zing to it.
This is more sagey and
this
things like
one.
that. So maybe something you want to take to your Thanksgiving get-together.
Where did you get these?
Trader Joe's.
Okay.
They have some unique stuff. There used to be a soda company, Jones Soda Company, that made all sorts of flavored sodas, including green bean casserole,
I went back there
mashed
for
potatoes. I'll go around, that's fine. Not anymore. I've tried those years and years ago, but these are the things that I found that were most unique as far as Thanksgiving tasting foods that you might want to try.
I'm gonna say, I could see myself eating this. I don't know about that one. That one's it's got a little sweetness to it.
And I don't think of stuffing as being sweet.
Right.
So I can put those over here.
Well, thank you for bringing them in.
Absolutely.
It's very interesting. I would say the potato chips, yeah.
I would like the potato chips the best. I would say that too.
Yeah.
Shall we run down one more time
I think so.
our Thanksgiving week travel? Again, here in eastern Iowa when we're concentrating, light showers, minimal travel impacts, really not going to see much for Monday and Tuesday. Cold or windy, Wednesday, Thursday, you'll get to your destinations just fine. Be on guard, watch, download the First Alert Weather app as we work our way through the late part of the week on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, as there will be some wintry precipitation as we move forward. Just give you that holiday countdown again. Thanksgiving coming up quick. 4 days.
Wow.
Winter solstice, again, personal holiday, 28 degrees. Christmas Day, 32 days. Santa comes in 31. New Year's Eve, 38 days away from 2026.
We're really counting down the year, which, I mean, I said it yesterday. It always comes up so fast, but Thanksgiving is a great time to kind of reflect on the year, what you've been thankful for the entire year, and just appreciate, what you have for the year.
Absolutely, that's what you want to do, and hopefully you can spend it with friends, family, and have great food and great fun, and watch the parade and the dog show, or whatever your traditions are.
No, definitely, and we appreciate you joining us this morning on the stream. We'll be back next weekend. Myself and Camille Dinka will be here, but we just hope that you have a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday with your entire family. All right, have a great day.